Ryan Seacrest won't just be asking the questions on this year's Oscars red carpet. The mainstay will be the question.Rob Silverstein, executive producer of the syndicated entertainment news show Access, will prep his hosts Scott Evans and Kit Hoover to grill nominees and other celebrities about the #MeToo movement and the politics surrounding it. And then, he added, we will ask them whether or not they will talk to Ryan Seacrest. In the wake of the #MeToo movement, the red carpet has gone from pretty dresses to a political battleground, and Seacrest is public enemy No.1.On Monday, less than 1 week before the Academy Awards, Variety ran an exclusive article detailing the host's alleged sexual harassment of his former stylist Suzie Hardy from 2007 to 2013. Among other charges, Hardy claims that Seacrest groped her, slapped her behind so hard it left a welt still visible hours later and forced her head into his crotch multiple times while she tied the TV star's shoes. On February, .One announced that the network was standing by Seacrest after an independent investigation into Hardy's claims absolved him. But with new details now out in public, industry insiders are wondering how Seacrest can possibly survive the Oscars, the biggest red carpet event of the year, in an age where who you stand by is more important than who you're wearing. See also Ryan Seacrest responds to bombshell sexual harassment claims. Ultimately, my name was cleared. I eagerly participated in the .One New York City power publicist who represents A-listers said she's advising her clients to skip interviews with Seacrest altogether. I'll be shocked to see who stops to talk to Ryan, she said. He's in trouble. On Friday, reconfirmed to Page 6 that Seacrest will be hosting and that they completely trust our investigation and have complete faith in it. Even Jennifer Lawrence, who is not nominated this year but will be attending, admitted on Howard Stern's show this past week that she's unsure if she'll give Seacrest the time of day on Sunday. I don't know about the Ryan Seacrest thing, she told Stern. I don't know. That is where this stuff gets tricky. Lawrence added, there is a lot to think about with E. It's not the TV network's first brush with red carpet controversy this year. In December of 2017, News host Catt Sadler announced that she was leaving due to being paid nearly half that of her male colleague. As a result, at the January Golden Globes, Debra Messing attacked the channel during an interview with another of its hosts, Giuliana Rancic. The Will and Grace actress bluntly stated how shocked she was that E! doesn't believe in paying their female co-hosts the same as their male co-hosts. While E! is already on the defensive, the entire industry is scrambling to prep for Oscar curveballs. Sources told Page 6 that celebrities have been practicing answers to the inevitable barrage of questions involving alleged abusers Harvey Weinstein and Woody Allen, and publicists have been working overtime to make sure their clients don't step in a pile of SD during interviews, as one Los Angeles publicist with Oscar-nominated clients said. See also Bellamy Young, Ryan Seacrest should step aside from hosting duties. This is the time to step aside and let someone. You don't want your client caught off guard and hijacked or ambushed. You want them to be well prepared, and if they want to give their opinion, you want them to voice it in such a way that it will get their message across, but that it won't get them in hot water, said the LA Black. At the annual nominees luncheon, hosted by the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences on February 5. Actor Patton Oswalt joked to the A-listers assembled that prudence was paramount this year when it came to acceptance speeches. Maybe think twice before you mention your agents and managers, the comedian said, according to a Vanity Fair article. I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's been going on this last year in Hollywood. I'm just saying, cover for yourself. You don't want to have to explain to your grandkids why you thanked someone who Dateline just did a 4-part series on. The LA publicist said he tries to keep his clients abreast of recent scandals and #MeToo developments so that they aren't caught off guard, but in the end, it's their decision whether or not they speak with Seacrest on Sunday night. You give them the information and let them know what you know, he said. But Ryan's employers are having him there because he's been cleared, and you have to remember, Ryan has relationships with a lot of people personally, he said, pointing to Oscars host Jimmy Kimmel's recent announcement that he will let Seacrest interview him. Listen, we should at the very least afford people the opportunity for truth, what the facts of the story are before hanging them out to dry, Kimmel told Variety. But personal relationships might not withstand the call to end sexual harassment. After all, how do you talk about #MeToo with someone like Seacrest when the question on everyone's mind is, you, too? This thing has continued to gain momentum, Silverstein said of the movement. This isn't slowing down by any stretch of the imagination. You have Jimmy Kimmel hosting, who has almost become the late-night conscience. With an activist host, you'll have people who feel more free to make their feelings known on stage and on the red carpet. The NYC publicist says that 3 of her clients were offered to be presenters at the Oscars and declined, so as to not become embroiled in all the controversy on the red carpet. They don't want to be involved, she said. They don't feel like it's the year they need to be there. Truthfully, it's hard to be funny or crack jokes. It's going to be serious, a little uptight, and I don't think there will be a lot of stars there. I doubt you'll see Matt Damon. The actor came under fire from feminists, and Minnie Driver, a former co-star and ex-girlfriend, after he stated in January that sexual misconduct should be judged on a spectrum of behavior. I think it's going to be a lot more somber and calculated, the NYC publicist continued. I think there's going to be a lot of canned answers, and I think there will be a lot less people stopping for red carpet interviews, unless they are there to talk about the movement. Silverstein said he's prepared for more actors than normal to skip red carpet interviews this year, especially those who have worked with the likes of Weinstein and Allen. If you've worked with Woody, you might be a little bit more on edge, said Silverstein, who added that he will have access hosts question those who have worked with a disgraced director about their decision to do so. The LA Flack said he knows of at least one red carpet interview he'll advise his clients to walk on by. Probably going to skip access, he said after being told by page 6 of the show's red carpet game plan. People are not on the red carpet to make political statements or comment on someone else's mishaps or concerns or sensitivities, he added. It doesn't celebrate the evening, which is a celebration of the arts and people's work. But according to Silverstein, it all makes for great TV. If there are awkward moments, there are awkward moments. I'm not afraid of awkward moments, he said. Could the red carpet be a little bit more tension-filled? Yes, and I think that's great.